Wow.
Hello, and welcome to our Myths and Legends time with Akatoas. The title of our story for today is the origin of how the sky or langi were pushed upward into space. According to the legend, this happened during the time when part of the sky was still near to Earth or Mama, especially on the land where the sun set or Puloto. The sky itself was higher and far above in space, but this particular place where the sun set, especially at Pulotu, it was lower to the ground, and the inhabitants thereof had to bend their heads or crawl on the ground if they moved from one place to another. One day, Maui decided to visit Tokanga and Lolofonua, and upon returning, he went up through the place where the sun set. He observed and witnessed for himself how the people crawl around or bend down so their heads and their whole body can fit through the available space. The sky was right next to the land. Moi'atalanga continued his journey. Then he met a woman who carried 2 drinking containers, known in Tongan as hohoni, crawling down the road. Instantly, Maui spoke to the woman. "Oh, dear lady, please allow me to drink some of the fresh water in those hohonis, as I'm dying of thirst." The woman knelt down and cried out to Maui Atalanga, "Alas, traveler, I don't know what else to do. Can't you see? I was rolling back and forth in this lower part of the place to get water every day, and here you are, asking me for some which will lessen the amount I already have." My Atalanga knew at that time that the woman thought of him as a stranger, and there came a famous old Tongan word known as mataliwa afinekehe, which was referring to how the woman interpreted Maui as the stranger. Therefore Maui tried his best to convince and to show unto the woman his mighty and strength that he can do in using his supernatural powers. Maui caught up and started pushing the sky upwards, especially the side where the woman sat in. Then he spoke to the woman. "Dear woman, I hope you know the obligations and the responsibilities that enables you to walk up straight and travel around easily in Mama, and not to crawl and bend down as you move around to fetch water for drinking." The woman then realized that this is Maui, one of the great gods, or Otuamua, who resided at Lolofonua. The woman sat down, folding her head on her lap while leaning the drinking containers or hohoni for Maui to drink. Then he pleaded to her God for a miracle on her behalf, and this is what she said. "Come, Maui, and pull the land. Push the sky upward until it's high enough, releasing our original slaves, our responsibilities towards our gods." After Maui drank from the hohoni, he turned to the woman and said, "You were right all along when you hesitated to share the drinking water with me because you filled up those containers from the vaiola of Pulotu." Then Maui used his Feiumo stick to push up the sky a little farther from the ground. Then he asked the woman if the height of where the sky is at now are okay with her or not. The woman replied and asked him to push it further up so that Mama will have more space. Maui leaned on the ground and used the stick to push the side of the sky high into space. And since then, the sky was far away from the land and especially Mama. Thank you for pushing the sky and easy access for fetching drinking water. A blessing for this generation. Also show how strong, mighty, and ferocious Maui was. To be continued. If you'd like to hear and know more about our myths and legend stories, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Thank you.